Hello everybody, JB4576 here. Here we have a brand new video from Jaiden Animations called The Game Nintendo Wants You to Forget. Now, I know what this game's already going to be because it was in the thumbnail. So let's see what Jaiden did while she was playing DDR Mario Mix. 3, 2, 1, go.
Everyone knows about the classic household name, Dance Dance Revolution. It's the one
Yeah.
where you go to those arcade places and there's that one Asian guy full comboing the hardest song with both player slots, and he's been doing it with no break for the past 2 hours, and he's the coolest person anyone has ever seen. It's a huge video game genre that's sparked an incredibly talented and dedicated fan base, but we're not talking about a game that has any of that. We're talking about the Mario DDR game that came out on the GameCube in 2005 and is the funniest thing Nintendo has ever done. If you didn't know, Nintendo released their own Dance Dance Revolution game to capitalize on the hype, but it's actually awful. For whatever reason, they just ripped all the assets and models from their Mario Party games and recapped Mario to various dances, resulting in animations like these. I hope you're starting to pick up on the vibe of this game now. I wanted to run the game at the hardest difficulty, but I realized to unlock each difficulty, you need to complete the entire story mode in its prior difficulty. So to unlock hard mode, you have to beat the game in normal. To unlock very hard, you have to beat it all again in hard.
Yeah.
So we all agree that I played the game 3 whole times and didn't use a cheat code to get the hardest difficulty immediately, right?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Alright, great. This game is awesome already. The story starts out with Toad running to Mario's house because someone stole the music keys from Truffle Towers and they need to go get them back. What are the music keys?
The
game calls them the spheres that hold the power of music, and then does not elaborate. They try to head to the tower, and not a minute into the game, we reach our first story hurdle, which is a river. They say it's flooded, but does not look flooded in the slightest. In fact, that is exactly what I'd expect a completely normal river to look like.
Yeah.
Also, why would you put your house here in the first place, especially if you're gonna have problems with crossing rivers? But Toad has a solution.
Dance.
And the solution is to dance.
Yep.
Oh my god, do not tell me I can predict how this entire game goes all because of this one sentence.
Yes,
anyways,
you can.
Toad says if they
dance.
dance, maybe they can cross the river, but then they just get in a boat and dance, which I think is one step too complicated. They cross the river in a boat and thank the power of magic, get to Truffle Towers, the door is locked, and then are bombed by Waluigi. Mario gets sent flying, and Waluigi monologues about how he's the one that stole the music keys and intends to use them to become the best dancer in the world. Which, first of all, is full-on admission of guilt and therefore triable in court. And also, I don't think you need to stoop to robbery to accomplish that dream. Like at all. Mario lands at the bottom of a really deep pipe, but uses the power of busting it down to get out. Somehow. I don't know what happened, but he just started dancing and then he was out. And on their way back to the tower, they visit a local shop run by Lakitu. They're shopping, and then the camera pans and reveals
a key.
Is that the key to Truffle Towers?
Yep.
They ask him about it, and he's just like, yup, ain't she a beaut? And it's like, why is it here? Toad asks if they can have it, and he responds,
no.
Only if you can do something for me.
Or dance.
Which is terrifying and ominous. He takes them to the back, which is also terrifying and ominous, but says, these brat kids are messing with my garden. If you get rid of them, you can have the key. Oh, phew. Okay, he just wants us to beat up children. So Mario just dances around and smashes them. We get the key, go back to the tower, and walk in on Waluigi just having his own private little dance party inside, alone. Have you just been dancing around in silence this whole time? He strikes an anime back pose and challenges us to a dance-off, which we win because look at Mario go. And now we got the music key. Mario does the smallest little punch celebration in the world before Toad says they're not done with their journey. We have one of the music keys, but apparently there's 4 in total. You mean the game isn't 18 minutes long? Toad summons this incredible music airship that I guess he just has. And off we go to World 2, where they immediately fly into a tornado, get flung away, and ruin Toadette's hotel. And when I say ruin, I mean turn it into corkscrew pasta. Toadette is absolutely furious, and I'm just praying we didn't kill every single person who was in the building. But Mario's like, don't worry, dude. I know how to fix it.
Dance!
By dancing. Of course. They dance and the building coils itself up again, and Toadette's like, thanks, by the way, I saw the thing you guys are looking for fly over in that direction. Which is like, okay, sure. They head over in that direction, but a whirlpool just spawns out of nowhere. They sail to a nearby island for safety. kind of just stand there with creepy blank stares for a bit, then
Yep.
walk into the only building on the
No,
island,
there's
which is
this
just
fucking-
another shop.
the
This
fucking
time
eyes.
it's run by Lakitu, but in a pirate hat. And you'll never guess what he's got. A ship attachment that lets you sail through whirlpools. How
Yep.
incredibly convenient to
How
keep on progressing.
convenient.
Mario and Toad are just looking at the thing, and Lakitu's like, I see you've got your eye on the boogie booster. It lets you sail through whirlpools. Toad's like, oh neat, can we have it? Nope, it's not for sale. Then why is it on display? You know what?
Because why not?
You've got a point. If you beat me in a dance battle, you can have it. I kid you not, that is the exact exchange that happens in the game. The song that plays
Yep.
while battling Lakitu is super intimidating, and I thought I was gonna actually be in danger. But Mario wins the dance off, probably because Lakitu has 0 legs. They get
Yeah.
the engine thing that wasn't for
No
sale,
legs.
and Lakitu definitely did not have to give away. And now they can sail through whirlpools. And when the game says through, they actually mean into, because apparently the music key is in the whirlpool, and I don't know how they knew that, or why they didn't tell me, the player, that in the first place. I was just thinking the whole
that's
time,
kinda dumb.
can't you just sail around the whirlpool or something? There's like a whole ocean to sail in, and you're wanting to sail through this tiny little section. But now I look like a fool. And frankly, I don't think it's my fault. So they get to the bottom of the whirlpool and find
Oh,
the
well.
second music key being guarded by this giant blooper.
Blooper.
And of course, that
You
means
dance.
we need to dance battle. Since for all these duel songs you get to see the opponent's screen, I thought it would have been really funny to see the blooper have like 8 arrows to hit instead of the classic 4. But whatever, it's just a really creative and fun little idea. I guess they didn't have to be funny, I guess. Also, when I say dance, I mean murder. Mario danced so hard the
He
blooper
died.
died. On to World 3 they
Nice.
go, which, by the way, this game is going at breakneck pace. Mario does a couple dances, someone dies, and on to the next area, I guess. They land at
Next
an amusement
area.
park and are
Amusement
immediately
park.
gate-kept by these hammer bros who are
Hammer
like,
bros?
if you want to get in, you're gonna have to dance through us. Toad
Yep,
runs
so you
away
dance.
because he says his legs are too stubby to dance, which means
they
the
probably
gatekeeping
are.
worked on him. Mario's canonically immune to gatekeeping, so he stepped up to the challenge. And I would like to mention these hammer
What?
bros' highest combo was 30, which is not good at all. I'm just saying, I would be embarrassed if I tried to gatekeep someone and performed like that. Just saying. Mario and Toad
Yep.
enter the amusement park
Hey,
to see
Wario.
Mario on a roller coaster with a music key. They yell out, follow that roller coaster, which is like, if only there were rails to indicate where it's going. But then they make probably the worst decision you could when you're
They
trying
get
to
on
catch
the roller
someone on a
coaster.
roller coaster, which is get on the other roller coaster cart.
What?
If you're getting on a roller coaster to catch
Yeah.
someone already on the roller coaster, that doesn't work. Roller coasters don't catch up to each other. That's called a
they're-
collision. So
yeah.
they make haste again, the chase of a lifetime, and they end up running into a haunted house where Mario needs to dance to fend off the ghosts to avoid being possessed.
Dance.
Is this what you have to do to close Ouija boards people forget to say goodbye to? They make it out and
Yeah.
start the chase again. Also, Wario, I don't think you should be saying this when you're clearly in tackling distance. They corner him at the Ferris wheel. He pulls the, if you can beat me in a dance battle, you can have the key thing again. We
And
beat him,
beat
and
him,
hey,
and
third music key.
one more.
By the way, Wario has one of the best songs in the game. The two arrive at World
gonna be
4, where the
Bowser, I'm
skybox is
guessing.
very visible, and everything's all snowy and blistery. Toad is about to freeze to death in the funniest animation I've ever seen,
That's
as
pretty
Mario
funny
does not
animation
care.
with
But they make it to
Steve's-
the
with
top of the
Steve's,
mountain where they
shivering
find the
to death.
last music key lodged in this giant Freezy's head. Toad goes up to him and is like, hey, sir, can we have that? And gets hard ignored. So he turns to Mario and is like, did you see that? I was ignored. Mario
Dance.
killed him, which the Freezy did not like. Which, being honest, is very reasonable. I would be in the same boat if I gave someone the silent treatment and then I overhear them put a hit on me. Even though Toad
Yeah.
is clearly in the wrong, Mario dance fights him anyway. And during the very fun upbeat song, the Freezy is seen slowly melting as Mario pelts it
Aw.
with fireballs. The giant Freezy dies tragically. They get
Died.
the key,
Get
and
the
Toad
key.
cheers. Never
But then
once
Bowser
taking the time
comes
to
up,
self-reflect
as I
and
think.
realize how unreasonable he just was.
Yeah.
And now this beautiful,
Damn Toad.
innocent creature is dead because of it. They fly back to
Yeah,
Truffle Towers to
Toad.
put the music keys back when Bowser punches Toad in the throat
Yep,
and
there's
takes all the
Bowser.
keys back to his castle. Oh my goodness, there's a Secret World 5? Secrets in Mario game? Who would have guessed that? After Mario dances
Yep.
to quite possibly the strangest Mario Bros song I've ever heard.
It's weird for a Mario song.
They
not a bad
infiltrate the
song.
castle and grab the keys before Bowser is able to use them. Then Toad's like, "You're going down, Bowser. Mario, kill him." And then the most
Dance
hyped
off.
dance battle begins. Have you ever seen Bowser do an aerial while Mario is busting it down in front of him? Well, there you go. This song
Now you
unironically
have.
goes crazy hard too. The premise of this battle is while you're hitting the arrows, you also have to hit these rocket parts, and when you get all three, it builds into this space rocket that flies over and astral squishes Bowser. And I would like to say, for the record, I think it is incredibly impressive he's able to take a giant hammer to the head and immediately jump
Yeah,
up
Bowser
and keep
can
dancing
take
like
a
a
lot.
champ. That's some incredible stamina right there. But the song ends and Bowser collapses. The day is once again saved thanks to Mario and
Yep,
the sociopathic
Mario and the
megalomaniac that
sociopath
is Toad.
Toad.
They ask Bowser why he wanted the music keys in the first place, and he's like, "I'll be honest, I just wanted to fix my tone deafness." Poor guy.
Damn,
just wants to become
poor
a K-pop
Bowser.
star. I guess that struck a chord within Mario because then he just uses all the keys himself and releases all the music power into the world, and they all act like he's a hero and everything is happily and sparkly in the end, and how it's supposed to be used this whole time, which could be cute if it wasn't so stupid,
Yeah.
and also invalidates every single organism they slaughtered to get to this point.
Yep.
Was this a
Everyone's-
good game?
Probably not.
Not even close. It was surprisingly hard, but it's not because the game is hard. I think it's really just because the developers didn't know anything about DDR. If they did, they sure as hell didn't make a game that seemed like it. They don't indicate which arrows are
I mean,
in
I don't
what
think
beats,
this game
which
was
is really
developed by
important in
Nintendo.
DDR.
I think it was developed by
Well,
another
okay,
team.
Technically, they do tell you what arrows on a full beat and which are on half beats, but they switch back and forth between the same colors the whole time. See these two squares? Tell me which one is which when they're flying across the screen and all intertwined with each other. In other words, you. Enemy arrows are impossible to see because they're not bright and neon, so they blend into the background, which is distracting
even
enough
see them.
already. For me, the calibration was wrong, so I went into the settings to fix it, and instead of having a way to recalibrate it manually or something, you have to input plus or minus, which is like, my sweet spot ended up at +9, and I have no idea what that means. I could go on and on, but I think you get the point. Do I hate this
DDR
game?
remixes of Mario.
Nope, I absolutely loved it. And it's all because of the stupid rotoscope dance animations. How could you call this bad? Nintendo will never let this happen again. So I think we need to step up and cherish this game because it's a miracle it exists in the first place. Plus the
Because
songs,
no
except
point
that
in
weird one near
DDR,
the end, are
it's kinda
actually
dumb.
fire. And I'm
No
dying
one likes
on that hill
DDR
proudly.
anymore. One plays it.
Hello
Yeah.
everyone, I hope you've been doing
end
well.
card.
I have been doing quite well myself. Nothing to say this time. I'm working on a lot of like fun stuff, but I can't talk about it yet, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. Alright, bye-bye.
Okay. Well, that's it. But that's gonna do it for this video. It was a pretty good video from Jaiden. But that's gonna be it. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Bye.